We continue with some of the developments. GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook on Tuesday, July 5th. We continue with some of the developments, some of the more horrific developments of last week. From former Assistant Superintendent of Police and former Chairman of the Police Service Commission, Paul Slow. Cop who allegedly killed Quindon Bacchus should have been arrested. That was from last Thursday's Kaieteur News. I agree. When cops are facing disciplinary measures, as Mr. Slow outlined, and he quoted the relevant chapter and verse, when they're facing disciplinary actions, then it's okay to talk about open and closed arrests. And he went to what they are about. Closed is when they are sort of confined. Open is when everything has been taken away from them, but they can participate in drills inside the compound, not on the road. So they're off the streets, but inside the barracks. But there's still some freedom. But what he's saying is that in a case that involves allegations of murder, of cold-blooded murder, of an execution, so to speak, a police execution, then the man should have been arrested. And so when the police officer is arrested, then he's being all of us are being treated equally. There is due respect to the decedent, there is regard for the grieving family, and there is a regard for all the rights that are due to this police officer. His rights are not being violated, but he now has to be brought to book on his stance that he should have been arrested. I agree with that. For too long, our police, and I'm not saying this man is innocent or guilty in one way or another, that's to be decided by the courts when that comes up. And I'm hoping that it does. What I'm saying, when policemen are involved in accidents and wrongdoing, corrupt acts, clearly things that are not small change, they are not just little things, then they need to be treated just as a regular citizen. No special favors, no different approaches, no double standards. Because what is happening here, I think, and it's been happening too often, is that when the police have to deal with their own, it comes across to me that there is a different standard. And that's not right. That's not right. And I think it incentivizes, it encourages policemen who might be inclined, tempted to go a certain way, to listen, that's a joke, we'll do what we do, and it's going to be a slap on the wrist. So they persevere, they persist with the kind of mentality and the kind of conduct that have both become too normal in this country where our law enforcement officers are concerned. If they are seen publicly to be held to a very tight standard, the same standard for us, then all will be, I think we'll have a better police force. I'm not going to relate open arrest and closed arrest to what happened at Monrepo. I'm just going to say that the police needs to get its act in order and to have a consistent standard that not only is fair, but appears to be fair. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.